Hey everyone, it's me. So I am cutting up some white mushrooms right now. Make sure to clean them, obviously. And it again is one of my recipes that don't have measurements. So again, measure with your heart. I'm using a butter knife to cut my mushrooms because I can't. All my dishes are dirty, and I don't keep all my sharp knives out for some reasons. So we're putting everything in the crock pot. This recipe calls for, I think I maybe mentioned it yesterday during groceries. So mushrooms, beef stew meat, balsamic. It didn't tell me if it was vinegar or the glaze, so I got glaze. I don't know. Let's see, garlic and onions and beef broth. You can obviously, I don't want onions. I mean, I might do onions, so I might just do onion powder, because I do have a purple onion or red onion, whatever color you guys call it. But do I really want to cut it up? Yeah, I'm actually that lazy sometimes. I don't know. I'm thinking, and I need to put my vase or vase, however you say it, up here because I know my house, it will get knocked over somehow, some way. So, actually, I'm seeing my apples. Oh, there's my onion. So maybe we will cut this up and put in. I still have to put the beef broth in, which I use the little cube thingies. Not that I wouldn't buy beef broth, but I feel like use what you have before you buy more, maybe. I don't know. And as I'm taking the skin off the onion, I am washing my onion. Not everybody does that, I have found out. Wash your onions, people. Even though they're skin, a lot of people think you don't have to wash them. So, of course, me being on, now I do have to get the sharp knife, right? Hard to use a butter knife to cut your onion. I'm sure, knowing me, I would try to do it, but I'm not going to. You guys know I store a lot of things in my dishwasher. And if you don't know that, you do now. So, oh, that's not it, what I was looking for. I had gotten, oh, there it is, my mom a jar opener for her, not this birthday, but last birthday. So I got this, because being on blood thinner supper, this is very sharp, so if you get this, you still have to be careful. I do put it away and wrap it up so that hopefully no one does get hurt. It's hard for me not to, I don't want to get hurt, obviously, right? I do have a chopper, actually, but, okay, that might be a little difficult, but I also have other things, so, we were going to use this today. This was the one thing my grandma was good at, was chopping things. Whoops. Okay. Wash your onion again. And, yeah. And go from there. My grandma could do the most perfect onions. And, or she was so perfect at apples. Oh my gosh. You should see me trying to peel an apple. You guys would make fun of me, I promise. There we go. And then, she could get the skin off perfectly. Just go round and round and round, and it would come off perfect. You guys would laugh at me because I pretty much take part of the apple off, and it ends up in the trash because I'm not very good at peeling apples at all. See, I have sharp knives, but then I have the cover so that if it does get in the sink, hopefully I won't get hurt. Is the plan. I was sitting watching movies, and then I'm like, you gotta get up and get busy, so I just I did all the kids' laundry all weekend, but, so if you didn't see, let me show you. Our thingy with the lid, this thing is so, it helps so, it's just wonderful. So we're gonna chop some onions here. Now, it is loud. So I started towels today because I did do the kids' laundry all weekend. Ew. So, which then ends up being my clothes because my clothes go in the towel hamper because, you know, why would I have my own hamper, right? We already have enough hampers around here, I feel like. My husband has his own. My kids both have their own. Whew. I am peeling that onion. Usually I don't have a problem with the purple, red, whatever onions burning my eyes, but I am feeling some of this right now. Which is really odd because I don't usually have trouble with the purple ones, but whew. I don't know about you guys, and maybe one of you has a trick with onions. I have tried the I put my onion in the freezer for 20 minutes. I've seen that trick, and I'm telling you, it still burns. I have chewed gum. That's the one I grew up hearing when I was little. From like I don't remember if it was my grandma or who, but yeah. Trying to think. I've also heard the 20 minutes in the freezer. And none of them have worked that I've tried, so I don't know if there really is a trick, but I've never had trouble with, like I said, with these onions. But today I definitely am. So the movie I'm watching, I can't remember what it's called. I've seen it before, and so then of course I got bored. I hate when I do that, like turn on a movie and I'm like, wait, I've already seen this. I think this couple lived in a house, whoops, and somehow their daughter ended up getting killed because the mom jerked her hand and spilled her pills all over, and which then ended up hitting the daughter, and she fell down the steps and and died. And the mom went to the nut house basically, and so somehow she was able to walk out of it. And she went back to the house. By the time she got to the house, somebody had bought it. You know, I don't know how many years she had been in it. So you can't. I promise the beef. This is my smaller crock pot. So the beef stew meat is in the bottom, and then my mushrooms and my onions. But yeah, somehow she was able just to walk past everybody and get out. Which we know is not realistic, obviously. She went back to her house. Some lady and her daughter had bought the house and was remodeling it, I guess. To make a B&B. So, yeah. And I don't know what else she does, but you can imagine, because she wants to live her past and be back there. So we're gonna add garlic still. I will probably use real garlic, but sometimes it doesn't work for, like, I don't know. Sometimes real garlic does kind of upset my stomach. So sometimes I use garlic powder, and then even though I have salt, we're gonna use some salt. Okay, I'm losing it. Onion powder. Okay, because I'm trying to focus on, like, and you guys get to see. So my cabinets are pretty high, and I'm pretty short, so it gets difficult reaching things sometimes. Don't want to bring out the stool unless I have to. And then I use these little for the beef broth, and then just add water to them. Looks like I have one more left, and then I'll be happy to buy actual beef broth. So, I can't remember if this, obviously this lady wants to go back to what it was, and the people that bought the house has a daughter, so she's trying to kind of, I think, take over, like, be the daughter's, you know, mom, like, kind of relive her past, and also trying to get the people out of what she believes is her house type thing. And I added a couple things of water there. And then I just need my lid to this crock pot, which is right here. So actually I fell out my cabinet one time and part of the handle broke, but it's still usable. So we're gonna cover that and let it cook for, I'm gonna try the 6 hours because it's on high. And then I think later, I still have some mashed potatoes, so it does talk about like serving it on top of mashed potatoes. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. You can probably put it over pasta, really. Also, so we'll see. Probably the mashed potatoes, just because I need to use those up before they do go bad. You don't want to waste food. And of course, I will check it later and see if it needs some salt and pepper. So that is done. My timer is set now. So I'm gonna relax, and I'll talk to you guys later, and hopefully there will be an updated short just to show you kind of what dinner turned out to be. The balsamic vinegar, I'm guessing you put on at the end, I would assume. Talk to you guys later. Bye.